What's with the weather? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Good afternoon, and thanks for listening to 1560 WATJ. Your weather for today: showers and cooler tonight, a high of 60, and we may have some isolated thunderstorms. Tonight, showers and clearing later in the afternoon, and a low of 30. And tomorrow we'll start out with fog in the morning, then clearing, and the temperature for your high between 50 and 55. 5 minutes after the hour, 2 o'clock, we have 53 degrees under cloudy skies and rainy skies under. Oh yeah, it's pouring out there. At your home of America's popular favorites, 1560 WATJ, where we play America's popular polka and waltz favorites. For up-to-the-minute weather 24 hours a day, you can log on to the WATJ webpage at www.watj.com. And now, back with Al Markic and Johnny Vadnal on the Polka Showcase. And, Johnny, we're back. Did you get your rest?
Oh, yeah, I got my rest already.
Boy. That's good. Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about now?
What would you like to talk about?
What I would like to talk, I can't say on the air.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
No, okay.
No, we talked about everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what. Tell me, what was your, or if you have a favorite place that you played, maybe a different country or just a place?
Well, the favorite place where I did love to play was the Ballroom. As you know, yeah, years ago. And we broadcast from there, too. Every Thursday night, Mutual Network across the country. That's the first time polkas were heard across the country, really, by radio. And we had our own TV show, as you know, the first polka band, to be on Channel 5. And we were on there for, I believe, 9 years. Then the polka, what was it, Polka Varieties. Then they started the polka show. That's when all the bands were on. And I played for the Spitzer TV show. I also played for the Dorothy Fulheim show. In fact, I made a polka about Dorothy Fulheim, and when I was on her show, she loved it very much, really. I was surprised.
Is that recorded?
No. And I was on Spitzer, too, Old Dutch Show, and what other polka shows. Then a few years later, Johnny Pecan got his TV break then too, and he had his own Dutch. What was his show called? Right?
Well, he was on Old Dutch, and he was on for the Furniture Company.
Yeah, Furniture Company.
Yeah. What the heck was it? I forget.
I can't think of it either.
Permies, that's it.
Okay,
that's
Permies Polka. Now we both.
Yeah.
Minds are shot a little bit.
Well, when you get old, you forget. You know.
For darn sure, Al.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of sons. One's in Tennessee. He's a professor, got his PhD. He teaches at a college. And my son, Michael, he's a sheriff down in Broward County. And then I have a daughter who is, I can't tell her age because she gets mad at me. Okay, Gail Ann.
We won't tell anybody.
And that's who I wrote the waltz for, Gail Ann. I know you don't have that one, but I wrote that song for her.
Yeah, you never recorded it then?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's on record?
Oh, yeah, it's on record.
Oh, yeah?
The old one, on 78 and 45.
Okay, because I never heard it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, at least I don't think I did.
I don't think you did either.
Yeah.
And that's what winds up my life. Played all over. Oh, I used to like to play the Euclid Beach Ballroom.
Ballroom?
Oh, we had good times there. It was fabulous the way, they first have those chains. You dance, and then they bring the change in, and you walk off.
You pay a nickel or a dime for the dance? Yeah.
I don't think you ever played with me there, did you?
No, I didn't play there with you.
But you played quite a few jobs with me.
Yeah, I even played with you. I remember when you had the old Imperial. You remember that?
I had 2 Imperials, yeah.
Okay.
I had a black one, and a silver one, and a green one. I'm sorry, 3 of them.
3 of them, yeah?
Oh, yeah. No. Then I had a Hudson. The great good car.
No, I played with you when we were traveling in that silver one.
Yeah, we had some good times.
Yeah, that was great. Good times is right.
Now we can only talk about them. That's all.
Yeah, well, at least we can still do that.
It's memories. That's for darn sure.
Okay, well, we've got another tune here. Well, we'll play another tune here.
My Rosemary.
My Rosemary. That was George Millet's wife.
Yeah,
Rosemary.
right. That's right.
That's what it was cut for.
And this happens to be on the Malay label.
That's right.
Yeah.
So shoot it up there.
And we're back here at 1560 WATJ with the Polka Showcase, and you listen to Al Markic, your host, and Johnny Vadnal. And John now is doing some autographing for this crowd of people that we have here.
Yeah, I'm forging checks over here.
Yeah, boy. That's great. Is he done signing the whole thing yet?
Not yet.
Okay, we'll get that.
We got time.
Yeah,
now.
we got a lot of time,
lots
John.
of
Yeah,
time.
no problem with that.
We'll shoot the breeze over here.
Yeah. How long did you stay in Florida?
I was there, I think, 9 years.
That long?
Yeah, I was down there for quite a while. In fact, I had a band down there, and we played quite often. Yes, we had a popular band down there. Sax, same arrangement. Sax, accordion, drums, bass, the usual, instrumentation.
Banjo player?
Oh, yeah.
Who was that?
I can't remember his name.
Remember?
Really, it's been so long.
Yeah, I remember there's a couple of them down there that I've had the pleasure of meeting, but I can't think of their names. Yeah.
And Frank, I had another accordion player, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he introduced himself to me. He always wanted to meet Vadnal. He heard about me. And he was a great accordionist, really. And
do you remember his name?
Frank something.
Okay.
Something about Frank something.
Frank, yeah.
I can't think of names.
Okay.
Since my little thing, I can't remember names anymore.
Yeah.
But I had a good time down there. And when I came back, and Richie had, like I say, had a stroke. I took the band over, and I kept the band until I had those all tragedies. And as you know, December 31st, I hanged it up.
Yeah, that was your last night down at Sterling.
Yeah, it was a big decision for me, Al. It's one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life, because I do love to play. I always did. But like I told you, if you can't do it right, don't do it at all.
Yeah, makes it tough.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, but your music will be remembered for a heck of a long time.
Well, I hope so, Al.
Yes.
Because, like I say, we really gave the people good music as best as we could. All the Vadnals.
Yeah, here and abroad.
And every musician I had.
Yep, it was good. All right, I'll tell you what, we got another good tune there we can play, and
so what we got on the turntable now?
What do we got, John?
The Morning Bell.
The Morning Bell.
Okay. How'd you come about that one?
I haven't heard that one for a long time, so don't ask me.
You're going to hear it now.
Okay. Good morning, Bell.
And we're back here at 1560 WATJ with the Polka Showcase. Your host, Al Markic, and our guest, Johnny Vadnal. Johnny, you can wake up now.
I'm awake, Al, but I'm
Yes,
glad my voice is still
oh, your voice
going
is
out.
good. Your voice is good.
I know you've been asking me for about a year to come down to the radio
Yeah.
station, but
Finally got you here.
Yeah, you got me here.
I hooked you.
Finally, you
I
hooked
hooked
me.
you. Yeah.
Was it pay scale?
Yeah. Joint scale. Yeah, we were talking about Harry Fain, I guess, is playing at Nottingham
Oh,
tonight.
Harry Fain?
Yeah, I think so.
Great band.
Yeah.
Joe Steinhardt.
And then on the 10th next week, I guess it's the 10th, yeah. He's having that big spaghetti dinner, and
Oh, it's next week.
yeah, Polka Quads are coming in from down in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, right.
Yeah, what's the name of that town?
Steelton.
That's it. Well, I never can think of that town. Great place.
Great place. All Pennsylvania towns are great.
Right.
Every one of them.
You're right.
I played them all.
I enjoyed them. You're right.
So what's on the schedule now, Al?
Well, I'll tell you what. Since we're back right now from all this monkey business, why, we can play another tune.
And he's looking at it because
Over
I
the
can't.
lake.
Over the lake.
How'd you-
Tony and Frankie.
Tony Frank sing this?
Čestrigodea, I believe.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's Čestrigodea.
In Slovenian?
Over 3 hills.
In Slovenian?
Yep.
And that was Gorch's Jezero, right, John?
That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Yep. I goofed on that one, I guess.
That's all right. We all make mistakes.
Yes, we all make mistakes,
Yes.
Al.
And the older we get, the more we make.
Oh, not me. Never.
Not you? No?
Rule my kid.
That's okay. Well, let's see. What can we talk about?
Let's talk about the old days, like
Fine.
the old Twilight Garden. Remember that?
I remember that.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess every band loved to play there.
Yeah.
And every Sunday afternoon, they used to have double bands too. Like I played along with Pecan. He played a great band. Johnny Pecan had. I still say Johnny was, to me, one of the best.
Very good
Pecan.
band. Very good
Johnny
band.
Pecan. All the men he had too. But we had good times over there. And Christiana Lake, remember
Yes.
old Dominic Krasovitz?
Dominic, well, he had Twilight Gardens,
Yeah,
didn't he?
well, then he moved out there.
And especially he's going to have a chicken dinner tonight when you come, and then he pass out this candy bar, chicken
Yep.
dinner candy bar.
And when I went out there, no, really, me, Stanley Bowens, and the Artel, the old
Yeah.
clique, we took a ride out there. That's the time I had a white and gold accordion. And we were out, in the lake there, and playing my accordion. The guys are rowing. And I think about 3 keys sounded sour to me. A beautiful accordion I had. And what I did, I took it off and threw it in the lake. I wish I had it now.
Yeah.
No, really, I'd like to go out there and dredge the lake.
Go get it.
Beautiful box. It was a heck of a good box.
Tell you what, not to change the subject, but we were talking about St. Mary's, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Marone, you remember him?
Jim Marone.
He's the guy that used to book bands out there.
That's right.
Yeah, right. And then take that elevator, that old beat-up thing up to the 3rd
You're right
floor.
there.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that nowadays. Never.
Well, I couldn't either.
I couldn't even carry myself up there, maybe.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do another tune coming up into the
Okay.
news and the weather. And
Let's get in the mood and let's all be happy, I believe.
That's it.
That's it.
And you're listening to 1560 WATJ. You're listening to the Polka Showcase with Al Markic and guest Johnny Vadnal. And I guess we got about 10 seconds, John. You can say a few words if you like, and we'll get ready to do the weather or the news.
Well, what do I know again, Al?
Well, I messed up here.
You messed up, we all do
well,
that,
like
Al.
I say, when you get old, you know.
Pushed the wrong button, I guess.
Yeah, right. We'll try it now.
Where are you going to work next? Just kidding, Al.
What's with the weather? What's with the weather? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do?
Good afternoon, and thanks for listening to 1560 WATJ, your weather forecast for today. It's showers and much cooler tonight, and a high of 61. And isolated thunderstorms are very possible. And tonight, showers and clearing, a low of 30 degrees. And tomorrow we'll start out with fog and then clearing later in the day. Temperature for your high around 50 to 55. And at 2:32 we have 51 degrees under cloudy skies at the home of America's popular favorites, 1560 WATJ, where we play America's popular polka and waltz favorites. And for up-to-the-minute weather 24 hours a day, you can log on to the new WATJ webpage, which very shortly will have the audio with it too. And the webpage is www.watj.com. And now back with our guest, Johnny Vadnal. And we're back, John.
Okay, we're back on the air again.
Yes, we are.
So what's on the ball now?
What's on the ball now? Well, I don't know.
You don't know either,
You
huh?
tell me, and then we'll know.
So what do you want to know about now?
Well, any of your youngsters in the music game?
My son Michael, he plays drums, yeah.
Does he?
He plays in a rock group, though.
Uh-huh.
But he's trying to get out of it. That's the only one that plays.
And he's down in down in Florida?
He's down in Florida.
Yeah.
He's a sheriff for the Broward County down there. and he loves dogs.
Well, if I go down there and speed, can you call him up and tell him to take it easy?
Just tell him you know Vadnal and look out.
Okay.
That don't mean.
No.
I still carry a sheriff's card, but I tried to use that one time. It don't help.
It don't work, huh?
No, it don't work. I got the key to the city over here, too. It don't open up any doors either.
Nothing.
I found that out.
You were hoping maybe it'd open up the bank,
I got a key
huh?
for the city for Youngstown. Don't open up nothing.
Nothing.
So, it's good.
Hang them on the wall.
Hang them on the wall.
It'd be great if it opened up the bank or something.
Well, eventually. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right.
So what's on the turntable now?
All right,
Al?
we'll play another tune here, and the Johnny Vadnal Orchestra.
D minor polka.
D minor polka. That's an original Johnny Vadnal number.
You wrote that one?
I wrote quite a few.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we'll cue it up, and here we go with D minor polka.
Okay, roll back the carpet. We're done with that record, John.
We're all through with it, huh?
Yeah.
We'll put it back in the archives.
Okay. I see you brought a cassette here, and it says 13:30 a.m. Villa Angela and St. Joseph's.
Oh, that's the tape.
contest?
Yes, that's a contest. It was a battle of the bands over there, and as you know, I won. So they brought out a tape of all the bands that participated. Every week for the top prize.
Yeah.
And so all the bands that were at the affair are on this tape.
Well, it says here the Johnny Vadnal Orchestra. That was you. You were number one choice. And then Bob Kravis Orchestra, Mike Whitilla and the Entertainers, Harry Faint. Oh, my buddy. Harry Faint Review. Yeah. Fred Kuhar Orchestra, Eddie Rodick Orchestra, and Joe Tariski, and Freddie Zawick.
That's all the bands I competed against.
That was it,
all
huh?
the great ones.
Great. They're all good bands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what's on the schedule? Roll Back the Carpet?
Well, is that the tune on there?
That's the
you
tune
won
on
with?
there.
Good.
So why don't we roll back the carpet and let's dance.
We're off and running.
Roll back the carpet, roll back the carpet, the band will play for you.
And we're back here at 1560 WATJ with the Polka Showcase. Al Markic, your host, and our good friend Johnny Vadnal.
Yes, sir, Al.
Long time.
Long time. We go back years and years.
I'll tell you what, when we were standing on the corner there, you were waiting to go over to Trolley's. I think your brother was standing there too, Frankie, with his banjo. Where was he going?
I guess he was going to Joe Soja. Not Joe Soja. Joe Soja's
Over to Soja's?
house, the banjo player.
Yeah, right.
Not studio now.
Yeah, right.
I'm talking about
Yeah, right.
great Joe Soja.
Right.
That's who he took.
The musician.
Banjo lessons.
Yeah, that's who was his teacher, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't
And
know
now
that.
he's down Florida. In fact, when I was down Florida, he played with me a few times.
Is that right?
Yeah, he put on a show.
Yeah.
I backed him up. Great guy.
Oh,
Real
yeah.
tall,
Yeah.
lanky.
Yeah.
But
Good musician.
Those fingers really work for him,
Oh, yeah.
just like all of us.
He was great.
So
You're
what's
right.
on the schedule now? Al?
Okay, well, we can play another
I
tune,
think,
John.
this is a song that I wrote, and the words too. I love you, waltz. To all the people out there, love yous all.
You are the one and the only, darling, I love you. Life never has been so dearly since I first met you. Never will I ever leave you, 'cause I love you. You're just the one that I need, dear, 'cause you're part of me. You're just 'cause I love you. The one and the only, darling, I love you. Like never happened so dearie since I first met you. Never will I ever leave you, 'cause I love you. You're just the one that I need, dear, 'cause you're part of me. You're just the one that I need, dear, 'cause I love you.
Okay, did you write that tune too?
Yes, I wrote that one, Al.
You wrote that one too?
And the words.
And the words,
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
But you don't sing them.
No, I don't sing them. I just write them.
We're going to have to get you started back all over again so you can sing a couple of them.
You'll never know, Al. Cool, cool water, yeah.
Yeah, cool water, huh? Gee.
So what's happening now, Al?
What's happening now? Well, you say your daughter don't play anything?
No, she don't play nothing.
Your son is a sheriff, but your daughter don't play.
No, my daughter don't play nothing.
Never played nothing, huh?
She loves music.
Never had the interest to play anything?
No, I guess not. No Vadnal, except Michael. That's the only one. He plays drums.
Plays drums.
And that's about it.
That's it.
And all the Vandals did play, yeah. Okay, all of us did. Except Pa. That's about it.
Pa never played.
No, he
Played the radio.
He played the radio.
Yeah. That's like my dad.
And he never drove either.
No?
No. Pa never drove.
Never drove a car.
He never drove a car.
Huh. How do you like that one?
Every time we went out of town, my brother, the oldest one, that's when he learned to drive, he drove the car.
Yeah.
And we would all be in one car, a four-door car with all the instruments. The bass was tied on the side of the front fender on the driver's side. And every time we went out of town, sure enough, Tony always carried a case of glue with him, because it always got hit. And then he always had to glue up the bass while to play the job that night. But that was a favorite spot. Always got that bass hit.
Was Tony the oldest in the family?
Tony is the oldest, then Val, then Frankie, then me, then 14 years later, my little brother Richie. I call him little brother, but he's twice the size as I am.
Yeah. I had the pleasure of running into him here about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, no
too.
kidding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, him and I get together once in a while and a little gab fest, reminisce.
Yeah, he knows a lot of stories,
Yeah,
too.
I'm sure he does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had his own group, too, and he'd been in Europe a number of times.
Oh, he was... Well, the Vadnals out there are very famous, really.
Right,
I mean, the first time I went out there, really, I was surprised, because Richie was out there before I had. But you mentioned the Vadnal name, oh, the Schlibovitz would come out.
Yeah, right. Very, very popular.
Yeah,
well, I hear
sure.
Frankie was the one that really set it up. He was with the banjo.
Yeah.
He was well known for it.
Well, I think, they don't play banjo out there.
No, that's right.
So that was something new for them to see, a man playing banjo.
They got one now. I think Henchik's got a banjo player, and he's also got a drummer.
I'll be darned.
And a saxophone player.
Well, good.
Which is very rare out there.
They're starting to get our style now.
That's right, yep.
We copied theirs, and they're copying our style.
That's
now.
right.
Good.
Right.
Glad to
All
hear
right,
that.
we'll do another tune. You got it there?
Hey, what's on the... No, I didn't.
Oh, you don't have it?
I put it back already.
You put it away,
Yeah,
huh?
what the heck is it?
Okay, how about Chicago Town?
Oh, Chicago Town with Tony on it.
Is that
Okay.
one of yours that you wrote?
No, that's the old standby. Chicago Town.
Tony sings?
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Chicago Town.
I'd like to go to Chicago town. That is the place for me. Up on the trolley and down to White City. 1, 2, 3. I'll take my girl on the shoot, and on the merry-go-round. Oh, what a joy for a girl and a boy in Chicago town. I'd like to go.
And we're back with the Polka Showcase here. Your host, Al Markic, and my guest, Johnny Vadnal. It took a long time getting him out here, but he made it finally.
I finally came out, huh,
You
Al?
finally came out.
Well, you said if I wouldn't come out this time,
Well,
don't start your car.
That was
so
good.
I got scared, Al. So I came out.
well, you were supposed to come out 2 weeks ago. and
That's right.
What were they fixing?
Well, the street, it's still
the
being
street-
fixed.
is it?
We couldn't get out.
You couldn't get out.
No
You
way.
couldn't even get down to Fritz's.
No, couldn't. 3 days I stayed home.
3 days.
Yep,
Boy.
yep, the good old days. Well, Chicago Town's over. That was Tony
Well-
and Frankie on the vocals. As you know,
Right.
Al, that's where I had all my accordions made.
Right.
In Chicago. Italo-American.
Tell them.
Italo-American. In
Italo-American.
fact, the
Right.
accordion I'm still playing right now, that's the last accordion he made for me before he died.
Yeah.
So I got one of the last ones he built.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, John, it took me a long time getting you out here, but it was a great pleasure having you here. We got about 3 minutes before
Well, I want to
we
thank
hang
you
up.
personally, Al. Really, I'm sorry about before, but
Don't be sorry.
things happen. I said when my voice gets better, because sometimes I couldn't talk
Well-
on Saturday, so I said, Al, I better not. You
Well-
don't want to hear a bunch of mumble jumbo over here, did you? Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a great pleasure having you here.
Well, thank
and
you.
your buddy Joe over there, too.
Yeah, my chauffeur.
Your chauffeur, huh?
Because
Well-
I don't drive.
Well, if I get that old, I may get a chauffeur, too.
You'd be surprised what it costs you.
I
Every
can
joint
imagine.
on the way back home.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I won. I'll set the roll there, right? Al?
Well, we'll do one last one here.
Yeah,
We'll go.
this is what I wrote for my sister Val, I believe, right? You got Val's waltz on her?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Well,
That's
if
what
it
I
is,
saw.
we'll hear it. But
Okay, Valeria.
once again, thanks very much, John.
Thank you. My pleasure, Al. What? Like this? What the hell are you listening? Don't.